You don't get me right, don't get me wrong. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking about one of my favourite things, food. Now obviously food is a massive part of my life. Food is a massive part of the majority of people on this planet's life, and today we're going to talk about how you can continue to love and buy food on a student budget. For me, this is something that I was a bit worried about when moving to uni because I'd never done my own food shop before. I didn't really know what it would cost to feed one person for however many days, but over my last 2 years at uni I've kind of got into my rhythm of things, and now I decided I'd share that with you guys. So the majority of this video is going to be out and about. We're going to go on a food shop, but before we do I just wanted to talk about a few little things that you might want to think about before you hit the supermarket. The first thing you need to think about is what you're going to be eating for the next few days. I'm not saying plan your meals. For a lot of people that does work, but for me that's just not like realistic at all. I don't like to be planning on a Monday what I'm going to be having for dinner on the Thursday evening. So just kind of briefly understand what you're wanting to be eating that week, if there's any days that you're going to be out for dinner that you don't need to buy for, and similarly along those lines, make sure you know what you already have in your cupboards and in your fridge. Before you go shop, it's a great idea just to have a little look over everything, make sure you're not buying things twice because you're probably not going to use them fast enough and it's going to go out of date, and that is a waste of money. The way that I kind of like to plan out what I'm going to be buying is to write down on a piece of paper just any meals I want to be having that week, any ingredients that will be involved in having that meal, and then go and check over what I've got in my cupboards and then write down everything that I need to buy on my phone. I just find this a lot easier. I like planning on paper, but when I go to the supermarket I like just having things on my phone because it's so much easier. So find out what works for you and it will make your shopping experience a lot more hassle-free and a lot cheaper. So with that being said, I'm going to stop talking now and we're going to head on a little food shop because my cupboards have been empty for about 5 days because I've been waiting to film this, and I can't wait to have some food in my life. When I first come into the supermarket, I like to spend as much time as possible in the fruit and veg aisle because I feel like when you buy fresh stuff, it makes you use it because you don't want it to go out of date, and that saves money because you're not just buying things that are going to lie at the bottom of your cupboard for like months. So yeah, load up as much as you can on the fruit and veg. I understand that as a student you're always trying to save as much money as you possibly can, but I feel like there's just some things that are worth splurging a little bit more on. For me that's things like butter. I'm a Lurpak girl all the way, but whatever you really enjoy, I don't think it's worth cutting out lots of things and just getting the basics when if you spend a few pence extra you'll get something that you really love. I'm always one of those people who buy the premium brand olive oil. I will always buy like labelled cereal because Kellogg's just a winner. Another thing that I like to treat myself to is orange juice. It can get quite expensive when you buy it quite a lot, but it's something that I love, so you need to treat yourself every so often. It's a good idea to become aware of what you use most often. One of the things that I've noticed is I don't actually drink a lot of milk. When I was at home I used to drink a lot, but when I'm at uni I only really use it for tea and if I'm buying cereal. So I always buy the baby milks. Little baby milk because you don't want it to go off. Try to buy fresh vegetables just because I feel like they taste better, but one thing that I cannot live without is frozen peas. I don't know what it is about them, I just feel like they taste better than normal peas, so yeah, and I also like the bird's eye ones. When you're buying any dry ingredients, any tinned ingredients, even fruit and vegetables, make sure that you look out for the cost per kilogram or cost per gram, because something that may seem quite expensive might actually be quite cheap, or the other way around. Got to remember to pick up my new favourite breakfast in the world. section as much as you can. Not only is it super expensive for what you're buying, but you can probably make something just as good if you find a recipe online, and it's probably not going to have half as much salt or sugar.
Yeah.
That looks like a cracking choice. Pro tip, don't do your food shop while you're hungry, because then you just end up picking up the most random stuff.
We're waiting for assistance.
Video. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing what goes into my shops, how I like to shop. If you guys have any tips or tricks or recommendations for me or for other people, let me know down below in the comments, because this is one of those things that I would have loved to learn a bit more about before moving to uni. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you are watching this video from my channel, head over to the Unite channel to see a lot more videos along these lines, and if you're watching this video from the Unite channel, it would mean the world if you popped over to my channel and had a little look around. So with that being said, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!